Welcome back with Happy Chappy, and this is teachers, and how I don't believe it's something for me. Not in the way that we'd see teachers in like schooling. My belief is you pay attention, and if you don't learn, and you have to ask to see or hear all that again, well, then you didn't pay attention. It's not for me to worry about. That's your concern afterwards. Now, if you ask me something about what I taught and what I say, then that's okay. I'm willing to open up to a new conversation in another direction of what direction I was sending out. But when it comes to repeatedly showing something, so as a teacher explaining 2 plus 2 equals 4, and you have to repeatedly say it and repeatedly show it. To me, that's a waste of time. It'd be a waste of my time for the ignorance of the learner not to pay enough attention to learn that the first time. Now, I am forgiving, and I do believe in threes. If you haven't learned by the third time, then you're a waste of time. So they who are teachers and who put in that effort, I praise you. I really do. That must be pretty hard. Now, that's not to all teachers, because most of you are a flap. You don't carry out your work like you're supposed to. You lose your passion. But they who are passionate about what they do, and who are passionate for the kids to improve in who they are, I praise you. Truly do. To the others, maybe you could learn of them. So, for me, I believe it's something that goes on in life all the time. And we grow up that way. And if we don't learn in school in them ways, it has something to do with home as well. How much attention do we have? I found it with myself. It was something that I had to learn within myself. I would get easily distracted. And that comes with a learning of yourself, learning of the attention span. And I think that's just a simple way of looking at it, and a perfect way to look at it, because you narrow it down to everything, your attention span. So when you're doing anything at all, can you hold your attention on it for long? As you'll find with most people, you talk about something in 30 seconds to a minute. The conversations went into 2 or 3 different things. Most likely 3. So what you get is a lack of attention, and lack of knowledge, lack of communication, lack of knowing, which leaves a lack of intelligence. And that's all self-inflicted by not having attention. It's like a book, most of the time, and I could be one for doing this myself. we'll look at the cover and read a page or two or a few pages and think that we know it all and know fuck all. And as I say, I do it myself. But I'm well aware of it. And anything that I do wrong in that way, that I will pick up on it again. And it'll be a goal to correct it. And improving in who I am in all areas that it ain't so good. Because if I'm good at something, well, what needs improving on it? But them things that I'm not so good at, maybe they're the things that'll make me better. Because I'm not so good at them. I could become good at them. And then I could become good all round. Making a better version of I. And not being frustrated by the things that I can't do. Because I improve on them. Knowing that I can improve on them. But giving them that bit more attention. Like anything, if we give it enough attention, we become good at it. There's nothing that we're not good at it, it's just that we lack the attention of what we do on it. And like anything, if we don't give it attention, then it won't be knowledgeable to us. It's like a muscle. You give it plenty of attention and you get it defined, shaped and hard, and it'll be just in the form it's supposed to be in at its highest peak. But you don't, and it'll become weak, soft, out of balance, floppy. And then to do something to produce that muscle into an action will become stressful because you haven't given it that attention. It lacked it. So looking for the weaknesses within ourselves and giving that a place of attention. And as I went on and talked about this, it's more of how teaching is, and how we should respect the teachings, the teachers, they who give us that attention and repeatedly do it in circumstances that we've been showed many a time. But with our ignorance, we neglect to give it that attention that they give us. And it's something that we can learn to bring into our lives, no matter what age we are. It's a life of schooling. It doesn't just stop on the physical level as we see education and we pop into jobs and try to live life in the knowing that we know when we don't. When we're always learning to be focused on the things that we ain't so good at to advance on who we are. And this is Happy Chappy. Love, peace.